and welcome back! So you guys have asked for Natalie, you get Natalie. So today I thought we're going to talk about more of your history because people are very interested in you. She doesn't know because she doesn't engage on social media, so she doesn't know all the requests I get for Natalie, and Natalie is amazing and all the Natalie Gutta. She's only on Instagram and she doesn't accept people because she's extremely private, and that's why I put a camera in her face all the time. Because what you see is actually what you're getting. She's real. Anyway, so I thought I would tell the people about yourself. Okay, I'm gonna interview you like I would interview a Fail Died Friday person. Where are you from originally, and how did you get here and married to this wonderful man?
I am from Cape Town. I grew up in Atlantis.
I thought you were gonna skip Atlantis. I was very concerned.
Why would I skip Atlantis? It's where I grew up.
You know, when I go on stage and I say to people my wife is from Atlantis, people go, who?
I don't know why people do that though.
I don't know. I've never been to Atlantis. Is it rough in Atlantis?
It's not that bad. Listen, you get your good side and you get your
When
bad
people
side.
say it's not that bad, people get gemoed in Atlantis.
No,
all I'm saying is if I go to a tavern and you there by the tavern and I come in and I don't know you and you there and I'm a foreigner from out of town and I come in klop aan, will I get geklap in Atlantis?
Probably.
You use as a role play. No wonder
It's
people
not
go,
that bad,
"Oh."
man. It's really not that bad. Atlantis was cool. There were no robots.
But that's not a big thing. Atlantis doesn't.
Yeah, well, it's very similar to Hanky. I always told you that. It's very
But
similar.
Hanky is a small town. It's got its charm, but it doesn't have. There's no Kentucky, for example. There's no robot. There's no.
Yeah, well, the Kentucky and the one mall that's there that came
Oh,
up
there's a
recently.
mall.
No, well, it came
There's
up
a
like a couple of
mall.
years ago when I was living there. There was nothing there. There was a shopping center. There was a shop right, and that was about it.
That was very fancy. Then it's not like Yankee. We
Yankee
got a
was a
spa. Yeah, but we got a spa. I was in high school already when spa came. But anyway, and there's a Lewis stores and a Pep. Every town's got a Lewis stores and a Pep. If your town doesn't have a Lewis stores and a Pep, dan moet jy weet, daar gaan regtig vir kolla aan nie. Jy moet trek. I wonder if you still have water if you don't have a Pep. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so you're from Atlantis.
Yeah.
You grew up in Atlantis
grew
until
up in
8?
Atlantis. Then we moved out when I was 12. And
Okay.
then we moved, my parents got divorced, and then we moved to my grandmother.
Where was that? Where is that? Say every mense, my
Why are you doing that? Don't make me laugh.
I don't not try to
There's
make you
nothing
laugh.
wrong with Eideveld.
There's nothing. I don't. You
Now,
know,
why do you do that?
Natalie, it's all in your head. You must
No,
remember.
it's not. You always do that.
You must remember. I got married to a kid from the Flatser. I know what I got involved in. I'm just kidding. Listen, I don't know Heidelberg. I don't know Cape Town like you know Cape Town. I grew up in the Eastern Cape. So when you say you came from whatever town in PE or part of PE or in the Eastern Cape, I can relate. But when it comes to Cape Town, I know actually not that much, very little. So when you say
You know
Heidelberg,
the nice side of Cape Town.
yeah, because I went there as a tourist, you know. So you must remember we grew up in Hanky. I didn't go to Cape Town until I was really, it was a holiday now and then, and you know, when it's a colored holiday. One every 5 to 7 to 10 years. You go out of the province. Other times you here local, going braaitjies, going to camp near lekker by die water. So when you said Heideveld, I didn't know initially, but now I know. I've heard things now. Because now they told me if I say that kind is van Heideveld, then I must be very careful around you. And they said that I must lock the knives when we fight. Okay, you're from Heideveld?
Yeah, then we stayed with my grandmother for a bit, and then after that we moved into our own place in Vanguard Estate.
My uncle lives in Vanguard Estate.
Still.
Shame, he just passed
No,
away.
that was the one that, yeah.
He just passed away. But when I was growing up, Vanguard Estate, I always thought, like, it sounds so befuck. Vanguard Estate. Then I got there, it looks just like a normal colored neighborhood.
It is just a
colored
normal colored
I was
neighborhood.
like, oh, well. Anyway. But I was also like, this is what I always say about the areas people always stereotype like, ooh, that's rough, or ooh, that's. There are 90% fantastic people in these areas. Sometimes when an area gets the name, it's violent or a so-called bad area. It's a small percentage of people that are causing the cuck. Most of the people are fantastic people, good people.
No, it's
going
great.
to work.
It's great living there. My brother still lives there.
Yeah, we go to. He's a lovely guy.
I
Chris.
mean, you know, in every area, I guess there's just like the element that
I just want to say,
walks around.
Natalie is on two grote kinders, big children. Anyway,
Thanks.
okay, so you stayed in Vanguard with your mother and your sister.
Yeah.
But where did you go to high school?
Why?
Why
Did
it's you?
do that?
I'm doing
Why
fucking.
make
I
it
go.
a thing?
I do this, and then you think it's a joke. Where did you go to high school?
I went to high school. The high school I went to was Capcan High in Hedeveld.
I will say the fucking Cape Townians make a name, make a beautiful name. Capcan High.
Capcan
In my head, Capcan High is a girls' school, and it's Catholic. That's in my head.
Yeah, no, not
at all.
Far from it.
Okay. Went to Capcan High.
Yeah, that was rough. My school years, I think. Well, my high school years was rough. I've seen things, man. I've seen things. I've lost good friends to gangsterism. There was a lot of shit happening in my school that like I was right in front of. But yeah, man, you live and you learn.
But like I grew up like, I can't say Henky wasn't rough, so, but it's not a rich community, it's poor people. So then I went to a high school, which was like a fish out of water for the first time. And the first time I went to a Model C school, it's like a white school, and PE, and I went to stay with, when I say I went to stay with my grandparents, it sounds like my parents weren't taking care of me. The reason I went there was because my grandparents were nearer to a nice high school that my parents wanted me to go to. But they were still there supporting me and I was going home on weekends. But anyway, besides the point, this is about you. So you went to Capcan High, and then after Capcan High you went working.
Yeah, and then I started working.
Yeah.
And
so, where's your first job?
My first job was, I was an assistant for an insurance broker for Sanlam. But I don't think I was still at school. I think last 3 months of my high school, I started working there and I earned some money.
And what did you buy with your first paycheck?
I bought myself a pair of, I actually still have it, funny enough. I looked at it now the other day. I'm actually still.
You show me that boots all the time, you know that. This is I bought this boots with my first paycheck.
Yeah, it was a pair of cream leather high boots that I bought with my first paycheck. And yeah, my love for shoes has been growing.
Must I tell you what I bought with my first paycheck?
What?
My first proper thing I bought.
What?
I had this old car that I was spoiled, so not spoiled, I worked hard in my father's shop, so my father gave me his old car that didn't have a gearbox in that I had to fix. But that car was worse for the wear. So the car was old, it was like 25 years old. But the first thing I bought was a sound system for that car.
Of course.
Earthquake subs.
Why is the sound system always more expensive than the actual car? Like, I don't understand. Why must you have that fucking blaring in your ears?
When you hear, and you the only bra in your group with a car, any car, and the sound is clopping, and the kinders is caking, you know what I mean? Those earthquake subs make that car so feel like a BMW. Brand new out of the box. Anyway, maar die suspension gaat net so is lossies. Ek het nuwe CV joints moet ek ingesit het, maar anyway. Okay. And then you worked and you got a diploma and what? You taught English.
Yeah, that was one of the things that I did in my life. I worked for many industries, many different positions. I gained certificates in most of the jobs that I had. I taught English for a while.
To foreigners?
Mm-hmm.
Did any of those foreigners hit on you in the
No,
class?
Alfred.
Old dirty oomies? From which countries?
They weren't old people.
Oh, it was young people.
Yes.
Okay. Anyway.
And and then I moved to Australia for a bit.
How long is a bit?
Back.
How long is a bit?
And then I came back.
How long were you in Australia? Tell the
A
people.
few years. And then
5
I came
years.
back.
She was there for 5 years.
And
Tell the story
I
about
didn't-
Australia.
What story?
The one way about me.
No, you tell that story. But you did tell the story.
No, he didn't. I cut that out to the previous episode. It was just how we met in the previous one.
No, I'm sure you did. Okay, you tell the story.
Scurvy. Okay, what did you do in Australia? What kind of
I
work?
worked in a bank and I worked for a health insurance company. It was quite cool.
It's
I
a
loved
nice country.
Australia. I absolutely loved Australia. They have amazing opportunities. If you have kids, that's like the best place to be.
I looked at you like one of those, when I met you and you said you came from Australia, I was like, oh yeah, one of those colours. Oh,
What does that mean?
You know, the ones that speak, oh, I'm going to Australia, Australia. Fuck. Then I was like, what's the big deal? Then I went to a comedy festival in Australia. I was invited to a comedy festival and I performed there, and I've gone there twice already. I'm probably going back. But that was the first experience going to Australia. It's not a place I wanted to go and see specifically. But this opportunity came, so I went to perform there. And when I went performing there, I really loved Sydney. I loved Australia. Even loved Perth. They must call it Perth Fontaine because there's so many South Africans there. But when I say there's so many South Africans, there's a few, but it's not crazy. You know, you're gonna bump into a South African and
No, you do. There's a hell of a lot of South Africans there. You do bump into South Africans.
Well, maybe I was there not long enough. But this is the funny story. I'm in Sydney and I'm there for a week. And I meet a very good stand-up comedian there called Daniel Connell. Daniel Connell and me, man, we become fast friends. Brilliant comedian. He's selling out shows, so he's like a bigger act at the festival. I'm like just starting out at the festival. Other side of the world. Now I'm married to Natalie. I get a 4 days in. Me and Daniel are geselsing, going lekker. We're out, we probably went for a burger or something. And my phone rings and the picture comes up and he goes, is that Natalie? I was like, jere? Ek het my mos lelik vasgeloop by die in Australia. His eyes everywhere. Anyway,
That's right.
weirdly enough, Natalie, he knew who Natalie was. Then I first asked him, I was like, how do you know Natalie? Anders had ek hom gekop skiet. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding. No, but Daniel's really funny and really good. And then funny enough, him and Natalie work together. On the other side of the world. Jy wêreld is baie klein. Hier. Anyway, I was in Australia. Then what happened to you?
Yeah,
Came back to
basically.
South
And
Africa.
then I came back to South Africa,
Moved to Joburg.
moved to Joburg, and then found myself back on my feet again, and then I met you.
Yeah, we met, yeah. And like I said in the previous video, we met and you lived very near to me. Like you're just around the corner from our house. Literally 1.5 kilometers away. And then you fell madly in love with me and couldn't stop thinking about me. She was quite the problem. And then we got married. Anyway, now we've got a 2-year-old called Ethan. And he takes all of his mother's time. It's the new relationship you're in is with Ethan, really. I'm just here to buy the milk
You're
and
just
help.
a support structure.
Just a support structure. This is the There's a family within a family. A family within a family. Every day he comes now through lockdown. He comes and gets his mother by the finger, and then he goes, it's nap time, and he takes her for a sleep. Een ander man vat my vrou om te gaan slaap elke dag. Klokslag past 1. Anyway. And then he sleeps too much, and then we must sit with him opgeskeep until the later hours. And so, what do you think of lockdown being extended? Do you think it'll be extended again? How are you enjoying lockdown so far? Because you go to work every day. You not like my life is I work from my house and then I go out and do shows and do stand-up and write and do movies or TV or whatever I've got the opportunity to do. But I'm based from home. So for Ethan to see me day in, day out is not weird. I go, I come back, I sit in the office, I type, I do a phone call, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's my phone, have you noticed? He grabs it and I had to stop him yesterday. He was jumping on because he's so used to me being on the phone during the day because that's how I work. Anyway, so you go to work. How does it feel?
It's weird, but like where Ethan's concerned, I'm enjoying it. Like I'm enjoying spending time with him, but it's very frustrating being at home all the time because I'm used to like going out on a weekend or like taking him to the park where he can run, whatever. I also feel bad for him that he can't like run around so like crazily because we don't have the biggest garden. But I mean, we all have to make sacrifices in life.
I mean, if this is
But I'm enjoying the time. I am making the most of it because I'm never going to get this time back again with him.
It's a great, like, there's been, let me tell you the upside about being on lockdown. I've enjoyed the whole thing. There is a lot of worries around one's finances and where's the money going to come from and where's the next, because I do live shows, so all my shows go, I think I got 25, 30 shows cancelled in a day when lockdown started, which is understandable. So there's other, those concerns obviously exist, but it's not just for me. I was just the first to experience that kind of thing. Now I'm getting calls from friends panicking because the salary is going to get cut or they're not getting paid. But we're all in the same boat and, you know, we'll make money again.
I think I'm just also like frustrated and angry at like, because I read so much posts like on Facebook. I won't say which groups I'm on.
So Natalie, let me tell you a story.
No, don't say that.
I'm not going to say anything. Wait, you don't know what I'm going to say. So Natalie is on Facebook, but she's not on as herself. Stalker. So
I'm not a stalker.
So she know what, she's smart. You know why she's on Facebook? She's on Facebook, but you'll never find her. You'll find some other Natalie there. And even if it's the same, you'll find a Natalie Adriaan, but that's not her. But so Natalie is on Facebook.
Why must you give my secret?
But she likes to sell and buy and sell shit. So a lot of the time, Natalie sells and buys secondhand stuff the whole time. And then she's on Marketplace.
I love buying and selling. It's like it's an obsession, I think.
So like her, and you've made her some good money.
I feel like I'm still, even like this morning I was looking at stuff of things that I'm interested in and I was like, what can I sell in my house to get this?
Yeah, but now the market's tight, man.
It's an obsession.
But she and my dad are like, love that. She's like calling him all the time because he was so smart to buy and stuff. But anyway, so she's on Facebook under a different name, but with a white woman's face. So now there's... So when the people come and buy... So people buy stuff from us. When the people rock up here, they fucking shocked because they expected to see a white woman. They're buying the couch from a white lady. Okay, sorry, the battery died. Where were we? So yeah, back to the Facebook thing. So Natalie goes on and she's got a different profile. She doesn't want to have her own profile on there, but she sells and buys things on Marketplace. And then the people come here and they expect a white auntie, and then Natalie walks out to get. They go, is this the right house? So Natalie buys under a pseudo name and person so that she wants to be on Facebook for the buying and selling, but she doesn't want to sell with her family and friends. I don't know.
What is it? If you want to sell with me, then you'll find me.
Anyway, so yeah, it's very interesting to see people's reactions when they arrive here and they expect someone else and then they get like some, they think I probably
crazy
work for you or some shit.
Why?
Because a colored bra's walking out and they're like, what the hell? Anyway, maybe she got married to a colored guy. Anyway, long story short, maybe one day you'll come here and it'll be us if you buy something in Johannesburg, second hand.
Man.
But, so yeah, that is a lot. I think that we've done a lot about you today. And you like you said, we spoke about the ups and downs. So the positive side is that you get to spend a lot of time with your family. I have no problem with that. I enjoy it. Like there's a weird part of me that's hoping that they'll extend it. Even though I know it's terrible for the country financially and so forth, but I'm enjoying having you at home all the time.
So what I was trying to say when you went onto the Facebook is that I'm tired of people complaining.
Oh.
I'm tired, or not tired, just frustrated of like these privileged people that just complains. Oh, I can't go out. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I need to do this, but what can I do if I do this? You know what? Watch TV, read a book.
Yeah, but you also complain and you also
I'm
privilege.
not complaining. I'm saying that I'm enjoying the time being at home. But you know, there's days where I get frustrated that I can't go out. But I mean, that's it. Like, just we're all in this together. I think. Like, just let your guard down. Stop being so
Man, you know, people just
negative about everything and enjoy it.
You know, people just also people don't know what to do, so like it's also like a thing to do. Like, complaining is a thing to do. So like
Maybe that's the point that I'm trying to make, is that stop complaining.
But I mean, I think like a lot of people, like I've got friends that complain, I complain as well. I go, but it's often something to talk about. You know what I mean? It's not that you really feel that hectic about it. It's like
I just feel like
I'm not, for example, I complain, but I'm not unaware of the fact that I'm extremely privileged to still be able to live the life that I live here. And even though we don't know what the new world is going to look like, I've become a lot more appreciative of the things I do have and the time I have with you and Ethan. So like, I don't know about you, I love having time around you all the time, but I know it must, do I work on your mood? Is it the night?
So anyway, back to
No answer there. So yeah, I'm a very high energy person. I'm like that all the time. I'm not like moody. And you don't have time for my friend. You have these moments where you have
I'm moody.
That's open. Emotional is emotional. Ooh, yeah, mama. Anyway, but that's like, it's been fun. And I think that this, you're gonna come on next week and do another? Can we do another one? And next week I'll find another topic to talk about. I don't know. I will go and find. If you guys have any ideas of what you want us to talk about, please put it in the comments below, and maybe I'll just choose something to talk about. Or if you have any questions for Natalie or for me, I'll put it in and we'll talk about that. But I'm gonna go and find news stories. I thought like it would be very interesting to hear your take on weird news stories, like, you know, like weird kak that happens in the world, like some like ridiculous things that you wouldn't believe is actually true, like that story about the bra years ago. I don't know if I'll do it this vulgar, but it's a real news story where the wife, he was cheating on his wife, and in the middle of the night the auntie super glued his totty to his stomach. How fucking drunk do you have to be?
He's what?
Totty. I can't say the other word because it's TV. So it's public. But imagine how deep must you sleep for someone to glue your ding fast in your mouth. Nee, God. He must have been that branded. He must have been Brandewijn drunk. He's gotta be Brandewijn drunk. Anyway, so maybe we'll do that. Please put suggestions down. And thanks for watching. It has actually been weird because our videos have been shared so widely, and it's not something that I planned. It's just something that I have a thought, and then I put the camera on and I just let it run. And sometimes I put Natalie's in the background sometimes because I like her take on things, and then I just put the camera on. There's no rehearsal or script written. It's just us going back. And it's been like really cool that people have been sharing it like that. I get like texts from New Zealand, Australia. I got texts, DMs. People are sliding into my DMs, but mostly men. It was like about how much they enjoy the videos, and it's been shared on WhatsApp groups. I absolutely love that. I think that it's amazing. I like that people are enjoying our life with us, and we will see you on tomorrow's video. I've got a killer video for tomorrow, which I already shot. See ya.